Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This time we're going to do something different that we haven't really done yet. But we're into model kits as well. And I've already done one, which is the Black War Greymon. I need to do the original one again because it's been like 2 years that I've actually did it. So kind of want to review both of them at the same time, if you know what I mean. And why not kind of get started with Magnamon? So it's actually been 2 years that I've finally built my last model kit. I've been getting more into Legos and Mega bricks in a sense. So I kind of lost this hobby, but I really want to get back into it because obviously there's a lot more Digimon. And, Digimon was also very important in my childhood as much as Pokemon. But, it never really got that mainstream as Pokemon. So every time there's something pretty awesome about Digimon, I try to go for it. So, for example, this one's Magnamon. This guy was one that I always thought was super cool, but never really kind of got to do anything with them. But again, this is not going to be a review. I'm going to try this out. Hopefully, this isn't too long. If this one does take way too long, then I'm probably not going to post this. But keep an eye out for the review on this one. But without further ado, let's get started with Magnamon. Alright, so now that we opened up the plastic part, let's actually open up the actual parts. So here you go. We got one giant bag over here. We got another one. Sorry for the rustling too. I always have to say that. But yeah, the color isn't actually looking too bad. I'm actually pretty excited about it. And again, here come the instructions. Wow, this actually looks really nice. You guys can fully see this, but okay. So there you go. Again, probably take me a little bit longer than usual just because I'm not too used to playing with these, But let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but I like to kind of spread out everything evenly. Usually when it comes to like Legos or Mega Bricks, I just kind of open up the bags that they tell us that we're going to need, and then I just spread it out. But since this is model kits, I have A1, A2, B1, B2. I believe that's B3 and like C1, C2. And we got stickers. Again, I'm not too picky on stickers right now. I know a lot of people are. Maybe the more experience I get with these things, the more it'll be annoying. And I'm like, I'll probably be one of those like, no stickers. Manual, obviously, as you guys can see, we're using some tweezers to try to put the stickers. We got some little, I forgot what they're called, wire cutters maybe, but I know eventually I do want to get some really good ones. I believe like the good ones are like God hands or something like that. And we got an X-Acto knife. Again, this is just for beginners because again, that's what I am. I'm a beginner at model kits. Eventually, I'll step it up and I'll get the good stuff. But that's it for the right now. Now let's get to the actual building. All right, so step one over here, it told us to get B26 or B226 and B227. Actually, I only just combined them just together. So just a heads up, this is how it's supposed to be. You just kind of put them together. And then eventually with C211 over here, we're just going to combine it. Well, it looks like just connect the dots, or I guess the pegs in it. And there you go. That's basically that. And then it is telling us to, in a sense, put up the stickers already. So we'll just get the stickers. Again, this is where you could use the tweezers if you want. We're going to try it out, see if we can without it. But then if we have to, then we're going to put them on. I mean, I guess, right? I honestly feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like a surgeon. These things require like steady hands. See, so couldn't really put it in the best. And I think this is where the tweezers come in handy. Again, it seems, or it should seem like they're like this. I could probably actually be doing it wrong. But I'm kind of just copying that one. So maybe I am doing it right. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. That's the beauty, that you can just kind of do whatever you want. Now see, because look at this is C2. Yeah. So I have it like that in a sense. They're obviously a little bit more lopsided, but can I take it off? I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, just like this. Sorry, dog opened up the door. So we're gonna try to make it identical. Let me close the door real quick. It's probably gonna screech. There you go. But yeah, so far that's how we're gonna do it for right now. Okay, so let's go to A1. We're going to get A11. This is probably like where you guys want to see me actually be cutting, huh? Okay, so there's A1, C14. And as well, sorry for the noise on top. Can't really control that either. Again, it's like every time I'm starting to record, noises just becomes to start coming. You know? The more natural. But let's see, how does this one go? I'm assuming like this. Like that. And this is where like I want to close it up. And then this part just kind of goes in like this, I'm assuming. Huh. Okay. Oh, there you go. Like that. Ah, dude, Magnamon is so freaking cool. Alright, but that's as far as we're gonna put it for now. Eventually we're gonna close it, but that's it for step 1. Step number 2, we need A17. A17 right here. A16. A17, we're just gonna end up combining these two, and I'm assuming just like this. They're supposed to snap, I believe. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. Oh, there you go. Eventually just try to flip it to one side, and then that'll go, you know, just like that. Okay, C210. C210, here we have it. Yeah, I know. This is actually really hard to like do. Just because of the camera angles. But that's our C210. Then we need our B230. It's gonna be this piece down here. So B230, just, you know, cut them. Seems like it's gonna be the ball joint. And again, the thing with these starter wire cutters is that they don't cut the greatest, you know? They'll leave like a stretch mark, just like this. Like that. So then that's where I guess the X-Acto knife kind of comes in, and you gotta take it off, you know? Oh, you gotta be careful on those, yeah. But anyways, usually I like to do this while I listen to music, but, you know, copyrights everywhere, so, yeah. Kind of sucks, but, you know, you see the peg there, just try to connect it in. And we're good to go after that, just connect it. There you go. Okay, cool. Now with the white stuff, because remember, this is his body, just put it in, ball joints, and then with this, Well, is this actually going to be his face? Or his, so what? So just connect it to the peg to the hole. Huh. For some reason, I thought this would have been different. But never mind. There you go. Cool. All right, we're making the face. Look at that. Looking really cool. But we're still not done with step 2. See, this is so different compared to I guess just Legos and bricks and Mega. I don't know. See, like I understand Legos is just like a brand and they're all bricks, right? But I don't know why for some reason I just have it calling it as oh, and sorry, we're doing A1 2 and A1 3. But I just kind of like calling them just Legos. I don't know why. Okay, let me approach it from this side over here. Sometimes you kind of have to approach it from a different angle. Okay, but I know we didn't cut one of them like the cleanest. So let's see if we can come in just like that. See, and then this is where I guess there's better wire cutters where they just kind of come in clutch. Oh. So now we're just going to, in a sense, be putting these in like that. So I would probably do it better like a one way instead. You know, like do 1 by 1 instead of trying to do 2 by or both of them. But eventually you'll kind of see like, hey, they fit in regardless. You know, so just like that. And just be careful. These things are very sharp. That's the one thing about freaking model kits. They are very sharp. But there you go. I think we're done with the head. And that's it for step 2. Okay, let's move on over to the body. Step 1, we see 1.5. So now step 1 of the body. It's asking us to get C15. So let's get this one first. And not gonna lie, I'm actually really enjoying this once again. I don't know why like I stopped building these. Cause like that the War Greymon that I have, I've had that one for 2 years and I still haven't freaking done it. And that's more of the amplified version. I mean, when we get Magnamon amplified, oof, I'm on that one straight away. If you know what amplified is, it's just making it more badass than usual. Like every spike is gonna be more like crazy and lucrative. I can probably show you the War Greymon that I have, the black one, but just stay tuned to the channel. Yeah. It's still, you know, the same thing, but it's just more crazy looking, and I kind of like that. So if they were to build, I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up making Magnamon amplified version, and oof, that's gonna be really sweet. So then this is B15. Now we're gonna go over to the PC, which okay, so it's called PC then. I thought it was probably gonna be like B3, but it's not. So we need 8 and 9. So where are those at? Those are right here. For overall, let me know what your favorite Digimon is. I mean, honestly, mine could possibly just, and I'm gonna go with the boring one. It might be just War Greymon. That guy just looks really badass. Him and Metal Garurumon are just like freaking amazing. I stopped watching after Frontiers, which I believe is like season 4. Which I know a lot of people don't really like those, but that's actually one of my top favorites as well. I really enjoyed that season a lot. But anyways, we're going to start to, I guess, combining things. Are we? Not yet. Oh, wait. No, wait. We are actually. Okay. So we're going to get C5. Make sure that let's see. Make sure that the ball joint is facing up. And then we're going to get, which is what I'm assuming. Look, it's cool that it's going to tell you kind of which one it is. So then you're just going to put it to the side. Just like that. And then this one's telling us that it's going to be, so just look at the picture, and if it matches, it matches. And then obviously try to have those facing the other way, as in the open hole facing away from this. And then this one, believe, does not really matter because you're just gonna put it in, and there you go. Cool. Okay, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, obviously it's the body, right? Awesome. Now let's go over to A2. And A2, sorry. A216. As you guys can still notice, I'm still a rookie at this. I'm still a noob. I know a lot of you guys are probably way better than me at this, clearly. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? You can't just... Ooh. Ooh, I did not like this one. That one came off not the greatest. So yeah, so see, look, there's some like damage to it. But, you know, they're model kits. Eventually, I kind of do want to get these and just paint them myself, you know? I see a lot of YouTube videos where people that go crazy on those. And not going to lie, this gold to me actually is not half bad. This is actually really nice gold. I know a lot of it we get like macaroni cheese kind of gold, but this is actually really good gold in my opinion. So this one, to me personally right now, it doesn't seem like it needs any like paintings at all. It just looks really freaking good already. But hey, like I said, eventually, if we continue still doing these, yeah, definitely want to kind of get into stuff like that. But first, I just want to get good at building these. And I'm going to assume... All right, so I figured out what I was doing wrong. Again, see, this is why I don't like the fact that this is not colored. This is basically kind of... So I had it like this. All you gotta do is just flip it over to the bottom just like this. And then it'll eventually go in really good. So that's what was giving me issues. And what's gonna end up happening now, you just come over and you just cover it. And again, with no freaking issue. Look at that. That was just the problem. It's just kind of flip it to the other side. Okay, not too bad then. So again, ball joint should be in the bottom, down here. Well, actually, they're both ball joints, right? But the smaller one's on top, and then the bigger blue one at the bottom. Okay, wow. Stumped us already. Okay, so B114. Where's Thou? Thou is over here. I'm estimating this was probably going to take us maybe 2 hours, I want to say. So there's that one. We need also B111, which is going to be over here. At least I'm hoping, right? It doesn't seem like it's going to be super crazy. So there's B11. And then we need B25. But, I mean, if we keep on getting stumped like that, then definitely going to take us a lot longer. But, yeah. So, it's weird how, like, the front is not colored. It's all black and gray. Or, you know, gray and white. But then the back, it's colored. So, I don't understand that part. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Because this is the part that I don't really understand. It seems... Ooh, okay, yeah, do not cut that. So just be careful with this piece. You do need that. And what's showing is that we actually need this piece. And we need to hold it like this, right? See, this is where I'm going to be very terrible at switching back the camera. So just make sure to insert that one there. And then just close it up just like that. Make sure it closes. Okay, cool. I know I probably did not do the greatest on that. But look, do not try to trim these things off because you need those. Anyways, we need to go to C2. And this is 12. So I've only done 3 of these in total. My first one was the Black War Greymon. And then the second one, I believe... Ooh, I actually don't remember which one I did first. It's either Gogeta or Gohan. I actually don't remember, to be quite honest with you guys. I kind of wish I would have known that. Okay, so then with the pegs, I'm going to assume you flip it this way. And that's how you insert it. Yep. Just insert it just like that. And then now with the body, we just insert it just like that. Haha, there you go. And then, gentlemen, we got the body. All right, now moving on to the right arm, which doesn't seem like too crazy either, but B123 and B115. So both B1s. But yeah, so again, it was either between Gogeta or Future Gohan that I, built second and third. But those are the only ones that I have at the moment. Obviously, I bought War Greymon, but I never built them. Again, not because I lost interest in it. I just, got distracted. But I've had that one for almost 2 years, and it's kind of sad that I still haven't built it because I really love it. Black World Greymon came out so freaking amazing. But, still haven't done my review on him. And it would be awesome to have both of them displayed next to each other. And again, they're both the amplified version. Okay, so first we're just going to, in a sense, connect these. I don't think it matters which way. They're both going to go in the same way. Or actually, it does matter. You need to make sure that, the ball joints and this little tab are facing the opposite way. And there's that one. Go to C1, 3. And we're going to cut this thing. This is what I love about these, where like it tells you exactly what piece you need. Sometimes with Legos and bricks, you're like, oh, okay, I need to find this shape. And let's see. Okay, so again, doesn't really matter the positioning, just as long as these things go in there just like that. And there you go. You wanna, let's see, what is that? So you want to flip it? Is that what I'm saying? No, right? This is not what that's asking us to do. So if it's like this, it wants this to be on top, just like that. So basically like how we had earlier today. Okay. So now we're going to get B1 and B25. Or excuse me, B116. There you go. B125. And I know, yes, I've kept the camera in this mode. I don't know why, but I just did. And let's see, for this one, we're going to have to... Yes, first we're going to use the one that has the little hook. And I'm going to get it closer now. Get the one that has the hook and put it, where it's facing down. And it seems like we're going to combine this like that, so look at the picture there, the stud, try to have it right there going in, and then this is where we're just going to close it. I'm gonna assume, do we close it? Okay, how are we closing this one? Oh, you add it to the hook. Okay, so we're not closing anything just yet then. Just hook it up to the hook. And that's it for right now. Moving on to step numero dos. B1s again, awesome. B117. B117, here we go. Or who knows? I mean, maybe I can just stay in this camera peripheral instead of the other one. But I don't know if it'll be easier to see the other parts. It's B117 and then 24 is going to be right here. Or who knows? Maybe it's just easier if I just, you know, do the cutting offhand, you know, and just kind of have everything ready and go like, all right, so now that I cut B117 and B24, this is what we're going to do. You know what I mean? This could be a thing. But let's see. For the moment, we need this one. It looks like we're going to hang it. What's happening over here? We got to do it. No, see, because then that's just going to break that. But it seems like we want to connect this, yeah. Okay, so it's like that. And then this one, we're going to put it in like this. Going to assume, yep. Just like that. Cool. We got one of the arms. Also, well, I mean, we still need the fingers and all that, right? Okay, so that's that part. Now we're going to get A1 and A14. A1 14, 15. Okay, I see them both. Literally right here. Just like that. Oh, so just be careful. Some of the parts do kind of get cut off just like that. Okay, so then basically with this part, this is going to be the bottom one. And let's see, we want this. So I'm assuming it's like this, where you want this thing to be able to lift up forward, like to us. And then, see, this is always the hard part. Go like, okay, where does this thing connect to? Where does this connect to? Does it show anything? It does not at the moment. So maybe this is, nope, that is not for that. Oh, well, we got the wrong one, that's why. Okay, so this. Wait, do we want this to go that way? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. So like this. And you just come over and then you just close it up, I'm gonna assume. Ah, okay. I see. Did that make sense, hopefully? Just try to have, you know, this part over here. I know, see, I mean, I don't think this is too bad. But yes, I think this is what makes sense, though, to be quite honest with you. So there's just like, like no, like nothing actually in here. But I think this is pretty cool. Okay. Moving on to A18 is what we need. A18. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's just certain ones where you want to try to get it a different angle. Okay, so there's a 1/8. Let me go over to the C parts. Starting to make a mess over here, which I don't like. C1, 7, and 8. Oh, there's 2 7s. Okay, so C1, 7. I don't think it matters which one. I feel like both of them are literally the same thing. Or as you want to call them, identical to each other. So I got the one on the right. I don't think it really matters. And then 8. Yeah, see, so they're kind of going to be the same thing. They're just calling them all 8s. So Nothing too crazy. Just pull them out. And hey, we're gonna need stickers for this part. So grab 8, put it like this, C1 or C7. Do like this. It seems like we're gonna just put it in like that. And then this part, make sure 2 of them are facing forward. And we're just gonna stab it in like that. I think this is what's holding it to the thrusters. Ooh, look at that. It's not totally great. Yeah. So anyways, just press it in. As you saw, it's still not the most fitted thing, so just a heads up on that. And then this is gonna go here, which I'm assuming is gonna keep most of this stable now. Yeah. Okay, now let's build the fist. So we need B1, B1 13 right here. B1 13. Got that. And then we need B1 9. B1 9. See which way can I get it? Just like that. There you go. So we are gonna need some stickers for this one. Some stickers. And then obviously just combine them. I think that's where the nail is gonna come in. So yeah, see, this is gonna be one that's gonna be a little messy. Like I don't like the nail ones like at all. So it says use B3 for this one. Let's see. This is where you want to use tweezers, I guess. So it says to kind of hold it like this to the side, you know. You'll see that it's got the hand right there. See, this is where it sucks because I needed to zoom in. It's like this. And then you just put it in like that, I guess. Yeah, see, these never really come out the greatest, do they? But that's kind of the best we got. You know? I mean, eventually, the cool thing is you can just take it off and paint it yourself. And from right there, just kind of connect it. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have our right arm. Pretty awesome, I would say so myself. All right, let's move on to the left arm. All right, part 1 of the left arm. Again, now we're gonna go to B2. Go to 15, where's 15? We're right here. Take it off. And again, I'm just going to say this again, like multiple times, but at least for this part, if you guys want me to show you, like, without cutting these and just having it just, you know, like, hey, here's B2, here's B2 23, to make it go faster, then let me know. That would be appreciated. But if you guys want me to show you literally everything, then by all means, let's give it a shot. Okay. Anyways, this is going to combine together just like that. And yeah, it seems like we're just repeating the same thing as we did earlier. So probably will go a little bit faster in this part. Just, you know, just because, okay, so this entire thing is 3. Just because we've already done it, you know? Kind of like with some of like the Lego stuff or bricks. It's just like, okay, we already did it. Cool. You know? Over, squeeze it in. There you go. So, I have this. This is going to be down. So maybe... just like that. So again, we want this to be down, so it should be like this. Okay. On over to B216. B216 right here. And then B225. 25 would be right here. Okay. Parts are a little bit delicate at times. Put that aside, and once again, we're just gonna connect this to the hook. Put the hook down. Move this one to the side, like that. Remember, try to keep it like this. And then we're going to connect the hook to this part. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let me move this a little bit forward so we got more space. And now, let's go on over to B217. 17, ladies and gentlemen. 17. Here we go. Even though they're like numbers, sometimes it's like, where are you? Where? Okay, so there's B217 and then B224. B224 right there. Okay. So then once again, we're just going to cover this thing up. Again, the ball joint parts, make sure it is going down. Oh, see. You guys gotta remind me to step it up and, press this to the side. I'm just kidding, of course. Or am I? Huh? And then this is gonna have to start kind of going down, I believe. Uh-oh. Yeah, just like that. This part is the one that you move, not the entire thing, just the part that we're building. And then this thing is just gonna put in and just fit right there just perfectly. Something like that. And there you go. Now let's go over to A215 and A214. So found them right here, right away. Awesome. I just don't fall. Thank you. That part already took off because it's like, hey, you don't need me anymore. I'm free. Okay, so get that out of the way. Do this once again. And then now, grab the part that matches this part over here. So make sure it matches. And then once again, let's see. What are we doing? We gotta have it like this. But then I believe this is the one that we need first. So have this one down. And with this one, we're going to fit it in right here. Make sure you got it the right way too. Make sure that this ball is facing you and you have it like this. And that's where you just come in and you just close it. Oh, cool. You can actually just rotate it anywhere. So, okay, that's actually pretty awesome. And I like that a lot because we probably messed it up. It probably has to be like this anyways. Okay, so cool. Whew. Going over to A28. A28, where's style? Right here. For overall, kind of liking this. I don't know if I'm thinking that War Greymon took me forever because it was my first one, or just because it is amplified. And again, just amplified means that like everything's a lot more pointier and just stuff like that. So not actually anything like crazy, but you know, it's like I can't compare it right now because the only one I have built is that one, the amplified version, and then this guy is just regular too, so can't really compare them. But um, I do know that there is just a regular or Greymon again, and they're all from the same brand, so don't get too confused on that. They're still from the same brand. They're both by who is it? Bandai. Yeah, and they're both figures. Figure risestandard. Oh my god, dude! Why am I blanking right now? You know what they are. All right, so for this one, again, just hold this down like this. Put this to the side just like that, and then the thrusters. Make sure you have 2 on top and 1 at the bottom, and we're just gonna put it into this slit. Slide it in there. There you go. And now we're just going to insert this way. So again, remember this is going to the left arm. So just like that. And then let's get B1 and B2. But yeah, I don't know. Could have just been also, like I said, it's my first one building, so. And I'm getting a lot better since I'm doing more bricks and stuff. Because following instructions is what's kind of sometimes a mess, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, wait, what did you say to do? And it's like, it's kind of weird. I don't understand this. What do you mean by this? And like the more stuff you build, the more stuff you're like, okay, now I know exactly what this is saying. And once again, we're gonna get before on the stickers. Okay, and then it seems like we just need 6 more after this, like sticker-wise, which is cool. You know? Because yeah, stickers are a pain in the butt. And with this one, you want to have it where the... grab my own skin. You want to hold the arm like this, and then have the slit thingy. Come on! This is literally why I brought you, to make it a lot easier. No. Okay. It's a little hard, but eventually we got it to fit there. No! Are you serious? This thing's not gonna stick? I mean, are we holding it the wrong way? Oh, I guess we were. Wow. That is on us. But that's as best as I'm gonna get with this. And we're just gonna put it. That's it for both of the arms, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Next up's gonna be the legs. Let's go. And I going on with the leg. So, okay, I'm gonna switch it up for this one, okay? Let me know what you prefer, where it's like you like me to talk and be annoying while I'm cutting the parts, or where I just have everything kind of ready and just like, all right, this is how we insert it. So, just testing it out. This one told us to get B17 and then also get B18 over here, and then PC, which I don't know how this is actually going to connect, if I'm going to be honest with you. You just connect it like that. Oh, so it just goes in just like that then. Huh, okay, fits in just perfectly. And then we're just going to close it up, I'm assuming. I don't know where this is going to, okay. I'm asking too many questions. Yeah, so it's kind of weird because it's like, wait, what? But you actually need to do this part first, and then you kind of start putting in the other ones. So then for these parts, I also cut B1, 2, B1, 1, and PC5. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get one of these, which I believe is this part. Yep, this is a 1. And then this part is going to go in just like that. In. Cool. And then 4, I believe this thing, you put it in there. So it's the muscle. Yep, just like that. And then you come over and then you close it up. How? I have no clue. But we'll figure it out right now. Oh. Connect the stud at the bottom. Oh, is it not? Is it not? Oh, no. Just kind of press it in pretty good. And there you go. This is going to be, oh, this is pretty much your knee, and this is your thigh. All right, so there's part 1. All right, so I cut all these parts for this parts. Now let's see what we're going to need to do first of all is we're going to connect this part to here. I don't know if it really matters which way. You know, maybe it does. I don't know. So as you guys can see here, it kind of looks like it's like this, where the part that has the hole in the bottom is facing inwards, I guess. So like that, you know? And then that's where you just come in. I don't know what that means. I guess that's just the hole is what it's trying to say. And then the hole just kind of goes in through there. Huh. Okay. No. We got something a little bit off right now. There you go. Just make sure that we're aligning everything pretty good. And then at this point, it shows like it's this part, right? Set it in the back. There you go. Just like that, folks. Ooh, yeah. Make sure it presses in too. So, okay. That's it for part 2. All right, going over to step 3. We got A1 over here. And it's kind of weird, but I think this is going to have to go in right in this slot right here, as you guys can see. It should go in pretty good. I don't know why it's not going in for me. It's too small for me to grab. I don't know if I have big chunky fingers or it doesn't want to go in. It should be the same shape regardless. There you go. Okay, and then this one most likely goes in like this. I don't think it matters which way. Yeah. So just like that. And then we're going to get A110. And we're just going to combine them. Make sure to connect, obviously, the holes into these. And just make sure we're doing it correctly. There you go. So that's one part of the leg. And that's it for step 3. All right, moving on to step 4. So this is the base. That's all we need. This is A14, as you can see from right there. And then this thing is going to be coming down, I guess, like this. Just press it in there. I don't know why these give me issues. I have no clue why. Or why are they turning? Why are you guys turning? Don't turn on me. Eventually, this thing's supposed to be going down from what I'm assuming. Or maybe it is supposed to be going up like that. Oh, yeah. It is supposed to be like at an angle. So that's actually my fault. Because again, this is how it's supposed to go in. So then just insert that in. Awesome. Then going on to this part, A1 and A5. Or A1, you know. Are they supposed to be going the same way? Nope. So just kind of close them in. You should be able to rotate them regardless. Whichever way you need them. But you need one, I guess, going up and down like that. And then guess what? Sticker time, ladies and gentlemen. Sticker time right here on these. Not the greatest on those, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get 6. And we're just gonna cover them. Wow. Not the greatest, but hey, better than nothing, I guess. You know? That's one of them. All right, so it took me some time, but I was able to put these things in. Obviously, the cool thing about these is that I can just take these things off and just paint it myself. Should I ever want to do that? So it's nothing crazy, but there you go. We were able to do that. And then also look, it says the long one, which I'm assuming is this part. It's a little bit longer. That's shorter. Put the longer part inside, just like that. And then we're just going to put it like that. We're going to insert this into this part. And remember, just follow the diagram the way it's telling you to go. Put it. And then last thing, we're going to put, there you go, the leg, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty awesome if you ask me. And I'm pretty sure this is it for the right leg. All right, going on over to part 1 of the left leg. So again, we're using this part, B28, B27, and PC13. And once again, we're just gonna get the one that has the hook. Well, actually not the hook, but this one. And this thing's gonna slide in just like that. Is it the other way? No, it should be this way, right? Wait, do I have the right one? Okay. Face it this way. Jeez. And then this thing just goes in. Damn, why do these parts have to be so small? Look at this. And trust me, like, I don't really have big thumbs. At least I don't think so. But then for this, just want to connect these down here. And there you go. That's this little part. Even though I don't see that it has a hole. But, oh, well, duh. Because now you have it right now. But that's how this part is supposed to be. And then now for these parts, B13, PC5, and B4. So use the one that has this thing here. Has the peg. And then this, we're going to insert it just like that. Cool that I did it actually in the first try. Awesome. This peg is going to get stuck into this. Just like that. Make sure the thighs are closing in. And then, once again, put it kind of straight. And then this peg down here is going to connect to this hole down here. Have that straightened out. Just press it, and there you go. There's step 1. For step 2, we got B219. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect this part in there. Just like that. Remember, have the whole part sticking away. And then we're just going to come in. We're just going to close it up. Or actually put the hole in there. Make sure all the studs are going in as well. And there you go. Boom. Now this is going to go in behind the calf. Press it in. There you go. That's it for step 2. All right, moving on to step 3. Once again, get this part, the V1. And what we're going to do is get PC14. And we're just going to stick it in this slot. Eventually, love how it's coming out in the first try now. And we're just going to put this all the way in. And then after this, we're just going to close it up. Make sure to put all the holes in the right spots. And there you go. That's it for this part. Now let's move on to step 4. All right, so step 4, what we're going to do is we're going to end up getting, just the feet. And we're putting this down. Remember, this thing's supposed to be tilted up. And then just put it in. Make sure the claw can fit in there. Just like that. And in a sense, we're also going to be combining A213 and A212. Just put them however you want. Eventually you can rotate them. Again, this one's the larger part. This is the smaller part. And, ladies and gentlemen, we got stickers again. So let me just kind of show you once I'm done with those. Unless you guys actually want to see how I do this, but I just kind of, just put it in. Make sure it matches. Go all the way down. Oh, make sure it just matches. And then just kind of press it on the sides so that it kind of goes in. And that's basically all I kind of do. It's a little bit boring and it gets kind of crinkly, but best I got so far. Okay, there you go. So got it done. Get her done. And again, one of them is going to be larger than the other. You'll be able to tell which one is. And do the stick the one on the larger side down. I don't know if you're supposed to go all the way in. But as you guys can see, long and then short on top. So just stick this in now to the top part. Goes in. And then stick the foot. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. You got 2 of the legs down. Now we need, I believe, just the waist. And I think we're good after this. Awesome. All right, just a heads up before you guys do B222, step 1. Try not to cut these parts off on the side. So this thing is kind of stuck, I guess. So for example, here's B222. You guys can see that there's still like a little part there. Those little squares, do not cut those off. Just try to cut it from on top of it. So like that. If that makes sense. It's kind of telling right there, hey, do not cut this part. We need this part. So just a heads up on that. Do not cut those parts. So yeah. But anyways, for step 1 of the waist, we're going to get B221 over here. And then we're just going to connect this into the hole. So just like that, I believe. There you go. So you insert it all the way. I don't think it matters which way. I mean, I think it should be like that regardless. Right? It says use it like this for B218, right? Move it like this with this thing stepping forward, and then this one we're going to be putting it this way. to where they're both open-ended. Push it as much as you can, and then, see? And then you just put them in together. So again, with open studs, you know, with this thing opening up like that, put it like that and just follow the instructions. So this one's already coming from the future. Move this facing to your right. This one, both of them moving to the right and both having that slit thing open right there. Put them inside. And there you go. Problem solved. Okay, step 2, we need A219 over here. Excuse me. And then this thing is going to, you know, C29. Just gonna face it in just like that, and cool. It's pretty awesome that we don't need a freaking sticker for this. Pretty dope. And then for this one, just flip it over, and we're gonna cut C1 and C2. And for this, as you guys can see, there is a little peg at the end. I don't know which one goes where. I think it doesn't really matter, but it should just go in just like that. Again, yeah, just cut whichever one you want and make sure it just goes in. It should go in just fine, but if not, then just kind of rotate it. Because that one, I didn't actually like how that looked. So there you go. Eventually, it should fit really good, something like this. It's just heads up on that. And then sticker time again. But this should be the last sticker, so awesome, awesome. No more stickers after this. And again, everything cool. We can just color everything should we need to. The only thing that's going to be a little bit tricky is probably going to be the eyes. Because you probably have to open that up, you know. And at least for me at this moment, I don't know how to open up things that I've already assembled. And I know it's nothing hard, but, you know. But all right, there you go. Stickers on. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to connect it to this side. All right, now moving on to the final part of this thing right here. We're just going to be inserting this part, which for my opinion, it looks like it's going to be like this. And yep, fits really good. Make a click. And there you go. That's the end of part 2. All right, going on to step 3. We need PC3 and PC2. Of course, these things are just going to go connected. Just put them in together. Whole thing is that you could, you know, rotate them to whichever way you want them. As you guys see, you guys need them. Why is this thing so hard? You could have them rotated just like that. I'm kind of following this diagram. So it's kind of like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to get B228 and B229. And it seems like this is just going to be sticking in like this. I actually don't even know. Let's give it a try. We might have to honestly open it up. Okay, so it doesn't actually really matter. Okay. So it just kind of goes in, you know, whichever way, which is pretty cool. So now we're just going to obviously put it in the back just like that. Insert it all the way. And that's practically it for this part. So that's cool. Ball joint. Wasn't too sure like if it actually showed it or not. But then moving on to step 4, we're going to do this 2 times. Okay, 2 times. So get whichever piece because they should basically be identical parts anyways. And then we're going to go and put this parts inside. It should basically click and fit in pretty good at some point. So what we're doing is we're just connecting that into this square. There you go. And then get the 2 thrusters on and put them in there just like that. And once again, put this into there. Fits just good. Get the 2 thrusters on top. And boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost, I think, kind of done at this point. We just need to combine it all now. All right, so zooming down this one a bit, let's see, what do we combine first? So it's all combining now at this point. You are gonna have a couple spares on the PC rack, so just heads up on that. This is kind of like what I had. Everything else is Gonzo's. Yeah, cool. So this is the only spare parts, but without further ado, let's start building this. And honestly, each leg, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I think you can just put whichever one wherever, you know? Huh. Okay, there you go. You just pull it down. So then grab this one, put it in the peg, move it down, because it goes anywhere. And oh, actually, this is a way to do it first too. Actually, thankfully, oof. Okay, so we are doing this correct, and then it doesn't matter which one of these waste parts you get, just insert them first. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, the leg came off. The leg came off. And doesn't seem to be standing the best right now. Maybe we can fix that. Is it one of these things that just isn't going great? I don't know. Obviously feels a little flimsy, but then we're gonna put the body in. So there you go. And then put, yeah, correct. Yep, this should be the correct arm. Put the ball peg. Ooh. Okay. Am I doing something wrong here? Hold on. Put the ball peg portion in. There you go. Ooh, everything's just starting to come off apart now. Why? I have no clue. But again, just hopefully everything goes in well first time. Okay, there you go. Probably not the best off screen either, huh? Or like I'm doing this off screen, I think. And then this part just goes in. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got our Magnamon, which he's actually a lot smaller than I thought, to be quite honest with you. So pretty awesome. Can't really get him to stick too much or to stand. But then that's probably why maybe I have the feet wrong. I don't know. There you go. Kind of. All right. He looks something like this regardless. Pretty small, to be honest, compared to the other ones that I've made. Again, this is not the review. This is just how to build. So it took us about like an hour and a half at most. And again, just gonna try to lightly compare, because again, this is not the comparison. Check out the review afterwards. Look at the difference between this guy and the Wargreymon, and even the Dragon Ball Z characters. So you guys can see, this is my stand right here of the figure rise standards that I still need to do. Imperial Dramon on top, and then Wargreymon the box, just a regular one. Obviously we're looking at the black one right now. But then we got Goku's over here. So pretty small, which is weird, huh? No wonder it was like nothing too crazy. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for Magnamon. Pretty cool. Wish he was a little bit bigger. But again, stay tuned to the channel. And if you found this video helpful in any way or shape or form, I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and come check out the review. And stay tuned for the other parts as well. And obviously, like I said, got some Pokemon stuff, Legos. But yeah, I'll catch you guys around. Peace.